for a drive.
You're watching The Drive with Jeff and Cody. Still's got it.
RBC edition.
This is the RBC edition of The Drive with Jeff and Cody, and we're just going to be highlighting pretty much last night's game and this upcoming game today. So Portage Terriers took on the Pembroke Lumber Kings in the in the first game of the RBC Cup, and Terriers had a great game.
It was stellar, 5-2 victory. Both teams looked a little nervous in the first period. You could tell, first time on a really big national stage for a lot of the guys on both teams, and the nerves were out there. Both teams got a power play goal. There's a 1-1 tie after one. Second period though, the Portage Terriers really calmed down, and we saw just some excellent playmaking of their 3 goals, and a couple of absolute beauties as well. Brendan Harms, I gotta say about his goal, that was just a thing of beauty, being able to control it while bobbing and weaving through a couple of guys and putting it past Francis Dupuis there. He was incredible. Brendan Harms, big ups to you on that one. That was a good goal. Well,
breaking down the game, looking at the first period, let's take a look at that first. Both teams generally started pretty slow. It wasn't the start that either team, I think, was looking for. The Terriers were outshot in that first period, and really they looked nervous, just some sloppy passes, didn't seem to have their legs underneath them, not a lot of hits, and really wasn't the start they wanted in that first period. Then going into that second, they really started to find their rhythm, figure things out, and really had much better play in that second period.
Oh yeah, the second period was a whole lot different from the first. We saw some physical play start up from the Portage Terriers. They had guys going in deep, winning battles along the boards. The penalty kill, although they did give up 2 power play goals in the game, the penalty kill I thought was a lot better than we have seen at times.
Yeah, the penalty kill definitely getting better in that second period. They got 3 goals in the second period, which really made it a 4-2 game. And then in that the third period, Shaq Morasti got one to make it the final score of 5-2. So Portage Terriers, all in all, solid game. Highlights for them?
Highlights, obviously, Jason Kasdorf was a huge highlight in the game. 29 saves on 31 shots. He won Player of the Game for Portage.
Yeah.
And that one glove save, I think, was one of the sweetest saves we've seen all year. And we were up in the upper deck of the Encana Arena in the Edgeworth Center there, and there's a bunch of fans all around us while we're doing our broadcast. And when he made that save, even though like most of these fans are from Camrose, there wasn't a lot of people there cheering for Portage or cheering for Pembroke, but all these fans who are just like normal Kodiaks fans or just hockey fans, every single one of them, when he made that save, just lets out this huge gasp. And there was a group of teenage guys next to us, and they were just going on about how awesome that save was, and, and how good a goalie Kasdorf was. So obviously making some waves here. That was the highlight of the night for me.
Well, Jason Kasdorf definitely stole the show there in game 1. The young guys playing well for the Terriers. Brent Wold, the goal and assist. Brendan Harms also with a goal. So those guys really stepped up and brought their A game to game 1. So now moving into game 2, we got that later on this afternoon. Really, what do the Terriers need to keep doing to maximize their opportunity and get another win here against Vernon?
Well, they're going to have to take advantage of when they do get opportunities. We saw that in game 1 against Pembroke. They got outshot, only took 22 shots on goal, but you know, 5 goals out of it. They're making the most of the chances that they're getting, and they got to keep that up. They can't just be shooting the puck right into the netminder. You got to get it into those corners and underneath them, and find the goaltender's weak spot. And we saw them do that in game 1. And winning battles down low is another huge one. And the Terriers have the guys who down low are so strong on the puck. Guys like Brendan Harms and Andrew Weeb is a great one down low. Yeah. And just seeing those guys when they can get to work, it's just incredible. So I think they just need to keep that up.
Well, they did highlight the weaknesses absolutely for against Francis Dupuis, as they tended to go low blocker on him, and a couple of them really just squeaked by him. So they did a great job of exploiting that weakness. And Vernon Vipers, a lot of people predicting them to do quite well in this tournament. So far, they've won it the last 2 years, the RBC Cup. So really, a very strong contenders to win again this year. They've got a lot of older guys, big physical team. So the Portage Terriers need to just play their game. Now that they have a game under their belt, I think they'll really be able to step up here today.
Oh yeah, now the nerves are gone. You have that one game experience. Everybody is now on an equal playing field, and with the Vernon Vipers, obviously that's a team loaded with experience. You know, they've won the title the last 2 times here. So for some guys on that team, this is their 3rd trip to the Royal Bank Cup, and you can't count out experience. These guys know what it takes to win, and if there's any team to watch out for in this tournament, I'd have to say it's Vernon.
Absolutely. And it looks like we have fixed our camera issues, being a lot more steady here on the drive.
You'll also notice this is the first drive in HD.
It's true. So you can see every glorious facial hair of our playoff.
There's lots. The last time we did the drive was right before the start of the playoffs, and I think we were pretty clean shaven in that one.
I think so too.
But this is what 2 months of playoff hockey can do to people, right there. It's not bad.
You're watching The Drive with Jeff and Cody.
RBC edition.